All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give our praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Wakakadas. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone for teaching me the truth, 100% securely. And I'd like to give a salutation to the Akim and Aqua who are listening and studying to show out for pool. This is Brother Bayon from the Tulsa, Oklahoma Hebrew Israelite Camp, coming back to you with another quick lesson. And it's pretty much just a quick lesson going into the prophecies of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, man. I was just in the process of listening to I believe the elder brother Ariala. I think that's his name. It's a lot if I got it wrong. And they were going into the Black America, the so-called Black America that's mocking the Hebrew Israelite. And and he pretty much titled his. He said the blood is off our hands, and that's true, and that's a fact. Okay, the blood is off our hands, so we know, and that's what I was going into yesterday. We know that they heard the message, and that's all that matters. So we did our part, okay? And so that actually leads me to the first precept, because really, in this lesson, I want to go into how Zimbabwe, because there was an article that just came across my phone, and they're basically dealing with the biggest drought in the world in history, okay, according to their history. All right, but this is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. It says, "Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the words at my mouth and give them warning from me." All right, and see, and that's what the prophets on the highways and byways, the true men of the Lord, is out here warning the people. Okay, so when you seen those clips, all week where they was basically mocking the Hebrew Israelite, for being out on the corner, they heard the message. Okay, so now they're gonna have to pay for that. All right, so in verse 18 it says, "And when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood would I require at thy hand." And this is what the brothers was talking about. Okay, the blood, when he said the blood was off our hand, this is the reason why we go out there, because we don't want your blood on your hand. Okay, we're out here trying to work out our own salvation. All right, and so, and by us working out our own salvation, we repenting, we're praying daily to Yahweh Shah to forgive us our sin and so on and so forth. We're also giving warning. Okay, because and this is what Ezekiel was talking about when the Lord spoke to him. Okay, because here it is. We have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. We have the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of what Yahweh Shah want us to do to turn back to Him. And if we hold on to that message and not spread that gospel, then that's what Then we're not only taking on the suffering of our sin, but we're taking on the suffering for other people as well. The people that we came across that we should have warned. Okay, and we don't want that. Okay, all right. And so verse 19, it says, "Yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul." Okay? And so we gave that warning, and so we deliver our soul from, what's going to happen to that wicked man that we warned, that wicked man or that wicked woman, when we said, hey, you need to repent before it's too late. Okay? So now, well, our hands just watch with that situation. All right. And just imagine what it's going to be like for, IUIC and all these other camps who basically misleading and misguiding the sheep of Yahweh Shah. Okay. Because that's why we always say IUIC got a lot of blood on their hand, because they're not warning the wicked. They're not warning them to repent. Okay. They're not properly warning them. Okay. All right. And, that's pretty much it right there. As a matter of fact, let's get a couple of precepts right here. See? And this is what they was mocking. One of the videos, they was actually mocking us for reading Hosea 4 and 6. Okay? Because it said, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children." So not only, and that's another thing, man, you got a lot of selfish individuals out here. If you can't do it for yourself, do it for your children, okay? Make sure they have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, but they refuse to do so, all right? And that's why Yahweh Yahushua said it in, what is that, Ezekiel, the 9th chapter. We'll go get that real quick, okay? He said slay maid and little children, okay? And that's what's gonna happen to him. So when he said he forget thy children, that means that your children is not only you not gonna be protected by Yahweh Shem outside, but your children are not gonna be protected as well. All right. Luke 12:48, and he said, but he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whosoever much is given of him shall be much required, and to whom men have committed much of him they will ask the more. All right. Okay, so it pretty much says the same thing in Luke. All right. When you actually read Luke 49, he said, and I come to send fire on the earth, and what if it be already kindled? Okay, and he said, but I have the baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished? All right, and it says, suppose that ye I come to give peace on earth. I tell you nay, but rather division, for henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. You see? And it said the father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Okay? So this is pretty much the warning from Yahweh Shai himself, okay? Because, he said, think not that I come to send peace on earth. So that's another telltale sign that you should, take heed to. All right, now, so let's get that Ezekiel, the 9th chapter. Oh, Salakia, hold on. Real quick, Ezekiel 9. Okay, so right here, so we actually start at Ezekiel 9:4, when it says, and the Lord said unto him, okay, we basically go unto the death angel, okay, go through to the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abomination that be done in the midst thereof, okay? And that's what us be doing these lessons, we're like, okay, keep mocking, all right? And may you, how about you outside destroy your ass, all right? Because we trying to give you a favor, we're trying to help you out, and here you is, you making a mockery of you're throwing pretty much spiritual stones at us, that's ultimately what it boiled down to. All right, so now we're sighing and crying to Yahweh about you try to do something about that. Okay, and this is the same thing in this case. And it said verse 5, and it said, and to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Okay, it says slay utterly old and young. All right. So when Yahweh said, my people perish for lack of knowledge, and he said, and thou shalt be no priest to me, and he said, and I will forget thy children. This is what he's talking about, all right? So he said, slay utterly old and young, both maid and little children, and women, but come not near any man whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. You see that? And this word for mark is the Hebrew word tawah, which means mark from basically exemption from judgment, okay? And that's what ultimately what we're trying to get, that exemption from judgment, because we know that Yahweh and Yahweh are coming, and we're seeing it, okay? And that's in the prophecy. All right. And so now to this article, this is gonna come to America very soon, okay? And that's a recent article. It said digging riverbed in Zimbabwe in desperate search for water. Okay, so these people are starving out here. All right, and it says one of the worst droughts in living memory is sweeping across southern Africa, leaving close to 70 million people without enough food and water. You see that? And that's basically one of the prophecies. Salakia. All right, and that's one of the prophecy of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. He said that they're gonna be famine. Okay. All right. Uh, and it says in Muzzy district of the northern Zimbabwe, a community and their livestock are gathering on a bone-dry riverbed. The Vambazi normally flows throughout the year, but right now it is just bees sand as far as the eye can see. It says, armed with shovels and buckets, the men are digging into the river floor, desperately trying to extract the last drop of water from it. Okay? And so really, I ain't even got to read no more of that, man, because this is lines up perfectly with the prophecies of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. This is gonna be a quick lesson, real quick. I think I got second address already pulled up. Okay, cause right here, the second address 9:1. He said, he answered me, then said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the times past, which I have told thee before. You see, why they out here mocking? These are the things that's coming. These are the things we're trying to warn you out on the highways and byways. Okay, and he says, which I have told thee before, and he said, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Remember when we read in Luke, okay, the 12th chapter, when Yahweh Shai said, think not that I come to bring peace on earth. Okay, he literally said that. I came not to bring peace, but a sword. So he's going to come with destruction, all right? And that destruction is going to come to America, okay? Because America have been that golden cup in Yahweh Shem Yahushua's hand. But he also said we will have healed Babylon, but he is not healed. Okay, this place is called literally called spiritually Egypt and Sodom and Egypt. Okay, and so when you go into the history and you understand reading Genesis the 19th chapter, it literally tell you how Yahweh Shem Yahushua destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. And what did they do? Why did he destroy Sodom and Gomorrah? Because of their alphabetical agenda. Okay, and now that alphabetical agenda is running rampant here in America, and they trying to spread it throughout the whole world. Okay, and so what makes you think America is gonna live, 5 years from now, when Yahweh Shem Yahushua got plans to burn and scorch this place? Okay, and so this is what Ezra was talking about right here. And he said, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And it said, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquake, uproars of the people in the world, okay? You got people protesting, fighting against the government. You're seeing that, okay? Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. And he said, for like as all is made in the world had a beginning and the end, and the end the end is manifest. Even so, the times also the highest have plain beginning and wonders and powerful work, and the ending is effect and sign. Okay, and let's get the one where it said famous. Okay, when thou shalt be seen famous, and then we'll close it out right there. Matter of fact, we just go ahead and go to Matthew the 24th chapter, just straight to the point. Right, so all right, and this is going to what the disciple was asking Yahweh Shai. Okay, all right. Matthew 24:3, and it says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciple came to him privately, saying, tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the end? What shall be the signs of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahweh Shai answered, said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. There's a lot of false prophets out here that are deceiving many. IUIC, the Christian Church, all of these other groups that's trying to say that the mark of the beast is sin and not the RFID microchip. Okay, they're deceiving people. All right, and they're claiming that they have the way to salvation. Okay, that's out there running right now. That's one of the signs that Yahweh Shah warned us of. All right, And here go another one. It said, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay, see, when we warning you, these are the things that's coming. Yahweh Shah said it must come to pass. Okay, you know, when you read Isaiah the 55th chapter, the 11th verse, where he said, my word will not come back void. All right. Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation. Okay, there's gonna be there's race war that's on the way that's gonna rise. Okay, kingdom against kingdom. That kingdom against kingdom is gonna lines up perfectly with World War III. And it said there shall be famine, pestilent. Okay, here go the famine. That goes to that article that I just got you reading that's going on in Zimbabwe. And we're warning you and telling you that it's about to come right here in America. Okay, so they're gonna be famine, pestilent. We already got the pestilent. You got the impact. You got that. They're trying to bring back that C-19. Okay, they got all kinds of pestilence going on. Okay, earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. Okay, and this is just the beginning. It's gonna be far more worse than what we're seeing now. Okay, and in verse 9, it was pretty much be for the sake of the true believers. Okay, because it said, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. All right, and that's what those videos they've been going out lately, where they mocking the Hebrew Israelites on the corner. Okay, but that's okay. All right, I'd rather suffer in a wicked society than to suffer in a righteous society, man. All right, so those are the warnings. Okay. Uh, let's go back to that second address, the ninth chapter, and we'll just close this thing out, man. So, cause this is what we're washing our hands from these these bug outs that you can go ahead and mock. Okay. Cause in verse 9, cause it said, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torment. Okay. And in verse 10, it said, for such in their life have received benefit and have not known me. And they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet a place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain. Okay? With the reason why we go out, we warning you, our blood is off our hand. Your blood is not on our hand now. Okay? We wash our hands now. We're clean from that. All right. And in verse 13, it says, and therefore be not curious how the ungodly shall be punished. All right. This is what I was going to earlier when we said we trying to work out our own salvation. Okay. So we're not going to be so much curious. We're putting our focus on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We're keeping our eyes single. Okay. And it says, and it said, be not curious. Salaki, I'm going to read it again from the top, verse 13. It says, and therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, who the world is, and from whom the world is created. All right, so, that's pretty much the point right there, man. Yeah, so, just continue on with the prophecy, man, because all of these things get ready to come here in America, aka Babylon the Great, okay? The dollar's getting ready to crash, okay? So let them keep mocking, all right? But just know that we gave them that warning, and they refused to take heed to it. Matter of fact, let's end it off with Ezekiel, because once they see these prophecies come to pass, and they gonna realize, they gonna know, they gonna know that a prophet has been among them, okay? Ezekiel, the 3rd chapter, and going all the way down to the 33rd verse, right? Is it Ezekiel? No, Salakia, it's Ezekiel 33. I believe it's 33 and 33. Right. Ezekiel chapter 33 and 33, and it says, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. All right. And so they gonna know that a prophet is among them, and they gonna regret it. All right. So Lord willing, this is edifying. And with that, and give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakada. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone for teaching me the truth, 100% securely. Shalom, Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, Shalom.